The transformation of Emily. Emily was stuck in a rut. Her days were monotonous, spent in a job she didn't find fulfilling, and she felt disconnected from her passions. One day, as she stared out of her office window, she realized it was time for a change. She decided to transform her life using a set of rules she had crafted after reading self-help books and talking to mentors. She began by setting clear goals for herself. She wanted a career that aligned with her creative side and better relationships with her friends and family. Breaking these goals into steps, she researched various creative professions and started networking to explore new opportunities. Creating a routine was next on her list. She woke up early to meditate and plan her day. Her evenings were reserved for learning. She took online courses in graphic design to nurture her creative skills. Learning to embrace change was challenging, but Emily took a leap. She attended workshops where she met like-minded individuals and began collaborating on creative projects. She also practiced gratitude daily, which shifted her perspective and helped her stay motivated. Emily knew a healthy lifestyle was crucial. She joined a yoga class and began cooking nutritious meals. As her confidence grew, she managed her time effectively, balancing her job, creative pursuits, and personal life. Surrounding herself with positive people was a game changer. She distanced herself from those who drained her energy and connected with mentors who guided her transformation. When setbacks occurred, she persisted, using failures as stepping stones. The seeds of success. Once upon a time, in a quaint village named Oak Ridge, there lived a young boy named Liam. Liam was known far and wide for his diligent nature and strong work ethic. His family owned a small farm where they grew various crops and raised livestock. From a very young age, Liam had been instilled with the belief that hard work was the key to success. One sunny morning, as the roosters crowed and the sun began to rise, Liam's father called him to the kitchen table. "Liam, my boy," he said, his eyes filled with warmth. "Today is a special day. It's time for you to plant your very own crop in our field." Liam's heart swelled with excitement. He had been waiting for this day for a long time. His father handed him a bag of seeds and a shovel. "Remember, Liam," his father said, "success comes to those who work tirelessly and patiently. The seeds you plant today will be a testament to your dedication." Liam set to work with enthusiasm, carefully digging rows in the soil and placing the seeds gently into the earth. He watered them, tended to them daily, and protected them from pests. As the weeks went by, Liam's field blossomed with vibrant plants, and his heart swelled with pride. One day, a traveling merchant passed through Oak Ridge. He marveled at the sight of Liam's thriving crop. "Young man," the merchant exclaimed, "your fields are a sight to behold. I would love to purchase your produce and take it to the city. Your hard work is truly paying off." Liam's eyes sparkled with excitement, but he politely declined the offer. "Thank you, sir, but these crops are not just for profit. They are a result of the hard work and care I've put into them. I would rather share their bounty with my community." The merchant nodded in understanding and continued on his way. As the harvest season arrived, Liam's fields yielded an abundance of produce. He invited the villagers to come and share in the harvest, and they celebrated together with a grand feast. Word of Liam's dedication and his bountiful harvest spread far and wide. People from neighboring villages came to Oak Ridge to witness the results of his hard work. Some even brought him gifts as a token of appreciation for his inspiration. Liam's story became a legend, a testament to the value of hard work and the rewards it could bring. He continued to work diligently, expanding his farm and contributing to his community. Through all the seasons, he remembered his father's words: "Success comes to those who work tirelessly and patiently." Mastering the Mind's Symphony. Once upon a time, in the quaint village of Clarity Vale, lived a young dreamer named Aria. Arya had a burning desire to achieve greatness and make a difference in the world. But she often found herself trapped in the labyrinth of her own thoughts, unsure of how to control her mind's chaotic symphony. One day, a wise old sage named Seraphicus visited the village. Arya, hearing of his reputation for mastering the art of mind control, sought his guidance. Seraphicus agreed to help her, under one condition. She must prove her commitment by facing a series of challenges that would test her mental fortitude. For her first challenge, Arya stood on the edge of a roaring river, representing the torrent of thoughts that flowed through her mind. Seraphicus handed her a single lotus flower and told her to focus on it amidst the noise. Through deep breaths and unwavering concentration, she managed to quiet her mind and visualize only the lotus, gaining a glimpse of mental clarity. Her second challenge took place in a dense forest, where Seraphicus blindfolded Arya and asked her to rely solely on her instincts. With heightened senses, Arya realized that her thoughts often created unnecessary doubts and distractions. She began to understand that controlling her mind required tuning into her inner wisdom. The final challenge led Arya to a mountain peak, where the air was thin and clarity seemed within reach. Seraphicus instructed her to close her eyes and meditate. As she did, he whispered, "Your mind is like a symphony. You are the conductor." Arya visualized her thoughts as different instruments, each needing her guidance. She directed them to play in harmony, focusing on positivity, determination, and self-belief. Having completed the challenges, Arya gained valuable insights into mastering her mind. Seraphicus presented her with a magical crystal that contained the power to generate images that would serve as reminders of her journey. Arya returned to Clarity Vale transformed, her mind no longer a tangled mess, but a well-orchestrated symphony. She embarked on her quest to make a difference, armed with the knowledge that controlling her mind was the key to unlocking her full potential, and whenever doubt or distraction arose, she simply gazed into her magical crystal, reminding her of the powerful journey she had undertaken. And so, the legend of Arya spread far and wide, inspiring countless dreamers to tame their minds and create their own symphonies of success. Beyond the Horizon, an inspirational journey. In a quiet village nestled between lush valleys and rolling hills lived a young dreamer named Robin. He was known throughout the village for his unwavering belief in the power of possibilities. One day, as he looked out at the distant horizon, his gaze fell upon a majestic mountain peak that seemed to touch the sky. Its towering height seemed insurmountable, but Robin's heart remained undeterred. Robin embarked on a mission to conquer the seemingly impossible. With his tattered notebook in hand, he began sketching plans, formulating ideas, and gathering information about the mountain. People from the village chuckled at his audacity, but Robin's determination was unshakable. "Nothing is impossible," he repeated to himself like a mantra. Robin sought wisdom from the elders of the village, who shared stories of their own struggles and victories. They reminded him that every great achievement starts with a single step, and it's the journey that shapes the individual. Fueled by their words, Robin set out on his adventure. Robin's journey was a series of challenges. He trekked through dense forests, crossed rushing rivers, and faced unexpected obstacles. Yet every hurdle he conquered only strengthened his resolve. With each step, the impossible seemed a little more possible. At last, Robin stood at the base of the towering mountain he had dreamed of conquering. It loomed above him, an imposing monolith of rock and ice. Doubts whispered in his mind, but he silenced them with his unyielding belief. "Nothing is impossible," he reminded himself, his voice echoing through the silent landscape. After days of arduous climbing, Robin reached the summit. The world lay spread out before him in breathtaking splendor. Tears of triumph filled his eyes as he realized that his unwavering belief had carried him to the pinnacle of achievement. The words, "Nothing is impossible," reverberated in his heart. As Robin descended the mountain, he carried with him not only the accomplishment of conquering the impossible, but also a newfound wisdom. He had learned that the journey was as important as the destination, and the challenges he faced had molded him into a stronger and more resilient individual. Back in the village, Robin's triumphant return inspired not just the villagers, but people from neighboring lands as well. His story became a testament to the power of determination, reminding everyone that with unwavering belief and relentless effort, nothing truly is impossible. Robin continued to inspire, sharing his story with others. His words ignited the flames of ambition in countless hearts, reminding them that the path to greatness begins with the belief that nothing is impossible. The eternal glow of hope. In the heart of a remote village, nestled amidst lush green valleys and rolling hills, there lived a young woman named Liana. Her village was renowned for its beautiful gardens, vibrant with an array of colorful flowers that brought joy to the villagers' lives. But Liana's most cherished spot was a secluded corner of the village, where a magnificent statue stood, an embodiment of hope. The statue depicted a radiant figure reaching out to the sky with both arms, a symbol of unwavering hope and determination. Its marble surface glowed with an inner light, even in the darkest of times. Liana believed that the statue held a special power, one that could infuse those who gazed upon it with a renewed sense of hope. Liana herself had faced her share of challenges. She was an orphan, and life had tested her spirit repeatedly. Yet she always found solace in the presence of the statue. Its eternal glow seemed to whisper to her that no matter how tough the circumstances, hope would always guide her way. One year, a terrible drought struck the village. The once lush gardens withered, and the villagers' spirits began to wane. Even Liana, who was known for her boundless optimism, felt a pang of despair. However, she refused to lose faith. Every day she visited the statue, placing a small offering of fresh flowers at its base and looking up at its illuminated form. As the drought persisted, a strange phenomenon occurred. The statue's glow began to dim. The villagers whispered worriedly among themselves, fearing that their symbol of hope was losing its power. But Liana remained steadfast. She believed that as long as she held on to her hope, the statue's light would shine once again. One night, as Liana gazed up at the statue with a heart full of hope, a soft rain began to fall. The villagers marveled at the unexpected shower, and as the drops touched the earth, a transformation began. Slowly, the gardens began to revive, and the landscape around the village transformed from brown to green. And then, as the first rays of dawn kissed the village, Liana witnessed a miracle. The statue, now radiant as ever, seemed to emanate a light brighter than before. The villagers gathered around, their spirits lifted by the statue's brilliance. It was as if the statue had absorbed Liana's unyielding hope and reflected it back even stronger. From that day on, the village flourished, and its gardens bloomed with a vibrancy that surpassed even their previous splendor. Liana became a beacon of hope for the villagers, a living testament to the power of unwavering faith during the darkest times.